in today's show, here's a gentle reminder to all our sweet parents. Kindly ensure that your mobile phone is on silent mode and limit conversations during the act, allowing everyone to enjoy the concert.
We also encourage responsible photography and video recording. Please be mindful of those around you. By setting this example, we foster respect and responsibility in our young learners. Good evening to one and all. I am Abhay.
And I am Shauryavi of grade 5.
We deem it our privilege to host today's concert. We are honored to invite our esteemed Trustee Secretary Mrs. Aishwarya D.K. Segde ma'am, Harvard Senior Principal Dr. Nirmala Krishnan ma'am, and our beloved Vice Principal Mrs. Liju P.L.X. ma'am. We also welcome our dear parents to unlock the secrets of the moon.
As a culture at NHVPS, we honor the parent who arrives first for any of our events by inviting them to light the lamp along with the dignitaries. Today we have Mrs. Revati, parent of Kinchana of class 5D. To accompany our honorable guest, Mrs. Aishwarya D.K.S. Hegde ma'am, to come forward and light the lamp.
Mrs. Aishwarya D.K. Segde ma'am and Revati ma'am for leading this auspicious beginning. As the lamp's light continues to radiate throughout the day, let it remind us of our collective commitment towards being responsible, respectful, and compassionate leaders of tomorrow.
Welcome to
Altalune, problem solvers over the moon. Keep calm and let's conquer the moon. Are you all ready?
Are you all excited?
Yes. Do you know why we are here today?
Any guesses?
We are Altalune. Do you know the meaning of it? It means over the moon, literally and figuratively.
Literally, because we are the only nation on the south pole of the moon. Figuratively, because we are thrilled and inspired to witness it all.
Now my friends are here to entertain us with a moon dance. Shall we begin then? Yes. Here we go! We the problem solvers over the moon!
We're going on a rocket ship, we're going to the moon. We're going on a rocket ship, we're leaving very soon. We're going on a rocket rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going on a rocket ship. We're going to the moon. Put on your spacesuit. We're going to the moon. We're going on a rocket ship. We're leaving very soon. We're going on a rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going on a rocket ship. We're going to the moon. Put on your helmet. We're going on a rocket ship. We're going to the moon. We're going on a rocket ship, we're leaving very soon. We're going on a rocket ship, zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going on a rocket ship, we're going to the moon.
What is the celebration all about?
I'm so thrilled that Chandrayaan 3 is landing today.
Have you already started your celebration?
It can't contain my excitement. Did you know that Chandrayaan 3 was launched on 14th July 2023 from Sriharikota?
But what is the mission all about?
The mission is all about achieving a soft landing, exploring the lunar surface, and collecting invaluable scientific data. It consists of a lunar lander named Vikram and a lunar rover named Pragyan.
Wow, it sounds so cool. How many days does it take to land?
Nearly 41 days. You know what? We're the fourth country in the world to land a rover on the moon's surface and the first one to land on the South Pole.
That's wonderful. But I wonder, was there a Chandrayaan 2? What happened to it then?
Life is full of problems.
Whether it is the launch of Chandrayaan 3 or us at NHVPS.
What determines the winners is the ability to solve problems and the resilience not to give up.
Now, let us witness the problems Team Chandrayaan 2 faced during the launch.
The penultimate of the Chandrayaan mission was a major setback for Mr. K. Sivan and his team. Due to the constraint of a small site, the landing was not successful.
Was this the only reason?
No, it had been dotted with challenges time and again. Do you know what other problems were faced by them? Communication blackout.
What does it mean?
During the landing phase, the lander could not communicate with the ground control.
Oh yes, I remember hearing about a large amount of fuel as well.
Exactly. The lander was carrying a large amount of fuel which could have posed a safety hazard if it had leaked or exploded during the landing. All these challenges were solved by the scientists using different problem-solving techniques.
Oh, just like how we have it in our school, the STEP technique. STEP is one of our techniques we use to solve our problems here at NHVPS.
Don't we all have problems in our life?
Shall we all learn this simple problem solving technique together? Here we go!
If I'm stuck and in trouble and I don't know what to do, there are 4 problem-solving steps that always help me through. Number 1, it's the S step.
Say the problem.
work the best. So let's all remember the 4 problem-solving steps. Let's say them one time over so we never forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, S-T-E-P. What is the S step?
Say the problem.
What is the T step?
Think of solutions.
What is the E step?
Explore consequences.
What is the P step?
Pick the best solution.
If I'm stuck and in trouble and I don't know what to do, I use the problem solving steps, they always help me through. Cause I am a problem solver.
I am a problem solver.
I am a problem solver.
I am a problem
I said
solver.
I am a problem 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 solver.
S-T-E-P.
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 That was an energetic show. Thank you, my dear friends, for a simple yet effective problem-solving technique.
Hi, Ita. Has your day gone according to your plan?
No, I wanted to finish my computer assignment, but there was a power cut.
Oh my goodness. How did you handle the situation? Did you get stressed out?
Initially, yes, I did get stressed, but then I took a deep breath and thought of an alternative. You know what I did? I borrowed my mother's laptop and completed my assignment.
That's good thinking, Gita. It's always good to seek help for our problems. Let's understand how our Chandrayaan team handled the problems they faced.
The software isn't functioning properly. We cannot be certain that the lander will land correctly.
We can't be sure that Vikram, the lander, will be able to land on 23rd of August. What are we going to do about it?
Let's take a break and come back to work with the software team again.
That sounds like a good idea.
The uncertainty in the landing date must have created stress and conflicts among the team members of Chandrayaan 3.
It must have been an extremely stressful time. How did the scientists resolve it?
The scientists and the people involved in every step resolve the problems constructively and collaboratively. In a similar manner, we seek support at our school to solve the problems.
Hey, we have the redesign team who always lend time and adhere to all of our problems.
As we are aware, we frequently encounter conflicts among ourselves, ranging from minor disagreements to more significant misunderstandings.
Oh yes, the most common method for resolution is to offer apologies and reciprocate them, resulting in amicable solutions.
The challenge we face controlling our aggression is handled by reporting the incident to a class teacher or a counselor.
And they help us resolve it. Can we have a parent volunteer to join us on the stage, please? Hi, Mom.
Mom, are you ready to learn another simple problem-solving technique with us?
These are the steps. Think it, try it, fix it, share it. Think it, try it, fix it, share it. Think it, try it, fix it, share it. Okay, let's go. Shall we all try together? Think it, try it, fix it, share it. Think it, try it, fix it, share it. Think it, try it, fix it, share it. Okay, let's go. Thank you, Mom, for joining us on the stage. You all did a wonderful job.
it, fix it, share it. Okay, let's go.
That was amazing! Can we have it once more?
When you have to solve a problem, don't say, oh no. Don't be sad, don't get mad, it's time to grow. Here's a song to help remember just what to do. Sing it with your friends and maybe they'll help you too. Here it goes. Think it, try it, fix it, share it. Think it, try it, fix it, share it. Think it, try it, fix it, share it. Okay, let's go. Here it goes. Think it, try it, fix it, share it. Think it, try it, fix it, share it. Think it, try it, fix it, share it. Okay, let's go.
Wasn't that a catchy song with simple steps to remember?
Yes, absolutely!
Thank you, ma'am, sir, for being so supportive. A huge round of applause to our dear friends. Adya, I'll start with the narration.
We won! Don't you know? It's always ladies first!
Ha! Not in the age of equality.
Me first! Me first! Me first! Stop! Don't you remember how we solved our problems in the catalyst lab?
Yes, Adya. Thanks for reminding me.
Let's resolve this using the steps of constructive conflict resolution.
Let's watch how our Chandrayaan team resolved their problems. Now I wonder, how did the scientists overcome those challenges like communication blackout?
Know how they worked on an improvised communication system, reducing the risk of communication blackout during the landing phase.
That's incredible, isn't it? And they have even worked on reducing the fuel load. I'm amazed.
They have done rigorous experimentation on how to avoid a fuel leak or explosion during the landing.
I am sure that our scientists have spent many sleepless nights for the successful problem solving of Chandrayaan 3.
Today we have understood the problems can be solved by constructing and resolving our conflicts. We always need to remember to focus on the problem and not on the person. Now let us see how our friends are going to help us.
When we get in a fight, we each think we are right. We have to sort it out and find a way to listen to each other, understand one another. We can work together to make it okay. I need to tell you how I feel, you need to tell me how you feel. Then we'll take a walk in one another's shoes. We gotta compromise instead of taking sides. Then neither of us has to lose. This is a conflict resolution song. We will use it to get along and live together in harmony. When you're in a conflict, stop first and think, then follow these steps to solve it peacefully. Step 1, take a deep breath to calm down. Step 2, communicate and talk it out. Step 3, compromise. You each have to give to get a solution you can both live with. Step 1, cool down, take a deep breath. You can't solve a problem when you're so upset. Step 2, talk a listen to the opposition. What do they want? What do you want? Take a walk in each other's shoes. Understand what the other has to lose. Step 3, compromise. It's give and take. We each give a little for the other's sake. And at the end of the day, we can walk away knowing that we solved the problem peacefully, so we can live in harmony.
That was a remarkable performance, isn't it, Yukta?
Yes, indeed.
Sometimes all it takes is a simple reminder to get our thoughts and feelings together. Thank you, friends.
Despite these challenges, the Chandrayaan-3 mission was a success and the lander successfully touched down on the lunar surface on August 23rd, 2023.
The mission is now conducting scientific experiments to study the lunar surface and its resources.
The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO has learned from the challenges faced by Chandrayaan-3 and has taken steps to address them in future missions.
We draw inspiration from a team of Chandrayaan-3 where they showed the world that they are problem solvers and grit is what determines winners. We are the problem solvers of NHPS. Now we welcome the chairman of ISRO, Mr. S. Somnath, to speak a few words.
The third lunar mission is due to the contribution of so many people in the past. We should dedicate Chandrayaan-3's success to the entire scientific community of ISRO. Namaskar. We have just received information that we have achieved soft landing on the moon. We are on the moon!
ಜುಲೈ 14 ಭಾರತದ ಕನಸನ್ನು ಹೊತ್ತು ಚಂದ್ರಯಾನ್ 3 ಯಶಸ್ವಿಗೊಂಡಿರುವ ಭಾರತ ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ, ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ, ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ, ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಪ್ರಗತಿಯ ಮೆಟ್ಟಿಲಾಗಿದ್ದು ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ NHPS ಶಾಲೆಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಮೂಡಿಸಿ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸಲು ಪ್ರೇರೇಪಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. NHPS ಮಕ್ಕಳಾದ ನಾವು ಕೃಪೆಯುಳ್ಳ, ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯುತ, ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಹಾಗೂ ಉತ್ತಮ ಚಿಂತಕರು ಮತ್ತು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಪರಿಹರಿಸುವವರು. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Now, I would like to call upon my friends who rendered their voice for today's show to come up onto the stage. Can we have a huge round of applause for them?
Prapti for a big now.
What do planets like to read? Answer: comic books.
Ayush for Dhruv.
Why did the cow go in the spaceship? Answer: it wanted to see the moon.
Suryansh for Dakshat.
Which stars wears glasses? Answer: movie stars.
Alakta for Purvi. Why did the Mickey Mouse go to the outer space? Answer: to find Pluto. Haripriya for Milana and Purvi. Punarva. What did Jupiter say to Saturn? Answer: I like you, give me the ring sometime. Where do planets update their status? Answer: in their Facebook account.
Bhuvit for Samarth, Ishan and Namit.
Where do planets download their music? Answer: Neptune's. How do we know when the moon has had enough to eat? Answer: when it's full. How does our solar system hold its pans up? Answer: with its asteroid belt.
Kshitij for Haryan.
What kind of money is used for trading in outer space? Answer: Starbucks.
Dhatri for Vismaya.
Why did the sun never go to college? Answer: because it already has quite a million degrees.
Nabanyu for Hriday.
We are on the moon!
Can we have the narrators on the stage, please?
It's time to rejoice and take pride in our ISRO success. Let's all remember, the journey to the moon began way back in 1970s. Slowly but steadily, we have won the lunar race to
At NHPS, we learned from the experts from Potato's team, Mr. Naseem sir, Mr. Ratan sir, and Mr. Gagan sir. They helped us compose a beautiful song to celebrate India's historic achievement by landing on the moon. Take time to read the lyrics on the screen and sing along with us.
here is the rendition. on today's show.
Respected parents and all my dear friends, I, Kusumel,
and I, Nihar Gowda of grade 10, stand before you on this historic occasion today to celebrate our astounding achievement of our peers.
last academic session, our management had announced NHVPS Talent Scholarships. We had about 64 entries for the same. It was overwhelming to see so many talented friends who made it to the final round of selections.
It gives me a great deal of pride to present to you the two talents of NHVPS, Siddharth Jaikumar of grade 8 and Samarth Sunil of grade 8. These are the recipients of NHVPS's Talent Scholarship.
We wish to congratulate the winners along with their proud parents. Congratulations, ma'am. Now we call upon our Trustee Secretary of Schools, Mrs. Aishwarya DKS Hegde ma'am, to join us on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Siddharth Jaikumar and Samarth Sunil with their proud parents.
As you all are aware, this particular scholarship entitles them to 50% off on their tuition fees. So there were 64 entries, and after stringent selection, these two made it. So let's give a big round of applause. And this is performance in sports. We request Aishwarya ma'am to address the audience, please.
Respected parents, grandparents, teachers, support staff, my dear children, and everyone present here. A wonderful evening to all of you for a wonderful program. I think they deserve a big round of applause. Before I go on to say anything, I think first of all, it's a proud moment for all of us as we celebrate, and I think it's a big round of applause that we have to give to all those researchers, those scientists who worked hard to make us as a country reach the moon. This is our small tribute as an entire community of NHVPS and the entire National Education Foundation, how we celebrate and bring into the young minds their efforts, their dedication towards making our country proud. If we all can pat our backs today and said, yes, we did something, India has reached, there's something to celebrate, it's because of these efforts of so many thousands of researchers. And it's also a proud moment because the research center is in our state, Karnataka. So a big round of applause and our sincere thank you to each one of those scientists. Thank you. I actually feel quite nervous standing here after Abhay and Shravan, Shauryavi talking, there's so much excitement. I feel like I can't match their excitement, right? So thank you, you guys just started off with such a good note of excitement that I couldn't stop taking your names. Thank you. It is that start that matters, and it's that end. The end, I must tell you, I was just told that the entire song was scripted by our own teachers and students with the help of our Furtado team. That's the talented NHVPS, that's the effort that we put in. Also, the leaders at MAS were telling me in the morning, saying that we got a small compliment in the morning, saying, we don't have any film songs in annual days. I think we should start it as a culture that we don't need film songs when we have talented people like problem solvers and thinkers at NHVPS who can create such wonderful songs and dances for us, right? So that's how proud we are, and that's how proud my teachers, my team at NHVPS makes me when I stand here to talk in front of you. A big round of applause to every teacher, to all my principals who make me proud as I stand here. Thank you so much. It's their effort that you see. It's a short program, but the effort from scripting to taking that forward, from the child taking his own box away, it's not just today, right? From yesterday, we're having first, second, third, fourth, fifth. We didn't have any senior students coming and helping them with the prop. It was all done by my children on stage. Even today, there are schools where not all children come up on stage. We had all 139 on stage today, whether they could make it, whether they could not make it. That's what we have achieved as a community. It's not just me, it's not just the principal, it's not just the teachers. It's all of you parents, because you trusted us, you put your child in NHVPS. That's why you're able to witness this. So thank you so much for that. A big round of applause to all of you as well. Yeah, but I also know, day before, I think all of you have received a mail in a change in it's not a change, it's a very positive growth in our leadership system. I would like to formally announce the same. Taking the way forward post-COVID was Dr. Nirmala, who took over as the principal. Now she moves in as the senior principal, making it way forward for other leaders in our organization to grow, where Liju ma'am takes over as the principal. Most of you would have seen her, spoken to her over the days, but I just know with what compassion, responsibility and ownership she takes education forward. Liju ma'am, on behalf of the entire community of NHPPS, I would like to tell we are with you. We wish you a very all the best as you take this empowerment forward, as you make every child of NHVPS the best version of themselves. Thank you so much, and wishing you a very all the best. Thank you parents for all the support. Now, we continuously heard our children saying thinkers, problem solvers, didn't we? As parents, what is the problem that we need to solve? As educators, what is the problem that we need to solve is the question. Isn't that the question that's running in all your heads? Yes? No? Yes? So what is... My students are saying yes. I don't know what problems they have, but I think they express their problems much easier than us. But I'm not a parent. But learning through education and understanding so many children over the 6 years of my journey in education, my biggest advice to you as responsible thinkers and problem solvers of NHVPS, you parents today, what is in front of us is definitely problems, right? And I would like to put it forward as problems are progressive solutions. It's only when we have a problem we start thinking about a solution. Do we think of a solution without having a problem? No. So problems are good. Problems are progressive. Problems help us grow into better versions, right? As we solve, what should be the way we educators and you parents should be thinking? And what is that one thing that I want or I thought I'll discuss with all of you that we should become good at is to get good to repair. Why am I using the word repair? What do you think repair is? What comes in your mind when I say repair? Before I explain to you why repair, what repair, let's understand that our children are all 10 years, 9, 10, 11 in the age group here. That means within a year or two, they all becomes teenagers, right? There's so much of physical changes, emotional changes, social development happening in children. That means we are all going to have more problems. We can't find good solutions so easily, which is why repair becomes very important, and that's the topic I chose for all of you today. Now, the question is back to you. What is repair? What do you think of repair? You can pass the mics. There's so many mics. What is repair? I'm I'm sure your voices are good enough. Come on, parents, one of you think if you have to define repair to me.
Fix something.
Please?
Fix something.
Fix something, yes. Connecting themselves. Correcting themselves, okay? Make things better. Did you observe everything that came out right now was all positive? That means you're always repairing something that has gone wrong. Repair is an act of going back to moment of disconnection, is what I would like to call. Do you all agree with me? I'll repeat it. It's an act of going back to a moment of disconnection. When you got disconnected to something that you could have done better, is when you can go back to repair it. Right? Do you agree with me? Yes. Repairing with parenting is all about taking responsibility of your behavior and acknowledging the impact of your behavior on your child and their surrounding. Do you agree with me? I also want to make this point. There is a huge difference between repairing and apologizing. You think so or no? Is it the same? What is apologizing? We go back to English classes. It's very simple, you know. When you want to repair something or when you want to apologize is closing a conversation, repairing is opening up a conversation. It's that how simple it is. And with children, we don't want to apologize because we want to know the root cause of the problem. Because that root cause of the problem will lead to more problems going forward. We don't want the root of the problem to grow. We only want the shoot to grow, right? That's why apology is not accepted at this stage of parenting. It's only repairing that's accepted. Did I make sense? Now, the next question all of you are going to ask me is, Aishwarya is giving so much gyan, she's not even a parent. She doesn't know how to manage a kid till 5 months she's not done, she's talking about my 10 years kid. Right? That's the second question that you're going to ask me. But you know, I should share this. Initially when I got in, Nirmala ma'am gave me an example saying, actually you don't have to worry about it. It's like a gynecologist, you know. You don't have to have delivered babies to know how to deliver a baby. But a more beautiful conversation is when I met Sadhguru. I went to him and I told him I'm an educationist. He looked at me and said, Aishwarya, don't they ask you, like, how do you give gyan to parents when you're not a parent? Right? That's the first question he asked me. I said, yes, Sadhguru. I asked him and I kind of tell him this answer. And he said, look back and say, you don't have to go through mental problems in order to be a psychologist. You just have to solve the problem. That's how simple it is, right? I come here standing by understanding research, reading through things so that I can express and make sure my community in NHVPS grows. Coming back to the point, giving gyan about repair, the next question we're going to ask ourselves is, what is it to get good at repair, right? Let's understand the process. It's very simple. All of us go through, it's like a wound and a hurt. Repair is nothing but to uplift hope and positivity to something that you think has gone wrong, but you can do something better about it. Is that we understood and we accepted. But what happens is repair assumes ruptures, is what I would like to make a statement. Do you agree with me? I see question marks. What is rupture? What is rupture? Confused? What is rupture? Children, what is rupture? Google it. Come on, Google it. Google and tell me the Google definition of rupture, please, someone. Help me. I'll wait. It's a good evening. It's a Dasra vacation. take my all children out for a good treat after this, but after this session where you understand repair and rupture. Yes, sir. What is rupture? You googled it? There's no network. I studied in the same college. I know there's no network in this place. Yes. It's a sudden burst or breaking of something is rupturing. Like a wound burst, like an angry burst or something. To repair something, something should have ruptured and that's why you repair it. Right? Go back and Google it. So step 1 in any form of what I'm trying to tell you is rupturing. Rupturing means bursting out and understanding what has bursted out first. Without understanding why and what it has bursted, you'll never be able to repair it. And why are we talking so much about repair and rupture is because let's understand parents that it is better to bring up children in an adaptive environment where they understand something is wrong and something is bad, because only when they understand something bad has happened or something wrong has happened is when they will understand the safer environment is with you parents and what right can be done, understanding what went wrong. If they cannot acknowledge the wrong, how will they acknowledge the right? Is the question I want you to start thinking. We always become so judgmental in trying to push our children to say, let's do it right, let's get it right. But how will they know what is right if they haven't learned what went wrong? These are simple questions I want you all to start asking yourself. Why am I talking about this to you? Is because study says it's not the age where I and you were studying and something went wrong in our age. The first thing that we all did was blaming our parents, right? She didn't give me the environment. She didn't make me study. Today, I want to ask all of you a question. Today, if something goes wrong, don't you observe a sign where students come back to you saying, I am not good enough, is the first feeling that they all get? Isn't it so different from your generation to my generation to their generation today? Self-blame has become the most common thing among children today. Before they blame someone else, especially for certain things where the parents are expecting, they start blaming themselves, which is a huge cause of mental stress and mental trauma for a lot of children in age group today. A broken family to a broken home is all their problem, is what they've started to believe and progress. Do you agree with me? Do you see that change happening? If something went wrong, I used to first blame my father and mother. But today I see children blaming, saying, I'm not loved enough, I'm not capable enough, I couldn't do this. That's a cause of concern. Self-blame kind of works with childhood, where you push yourself and say, okay, I blame myself, let me do better. But it's always against us even in adulthood, right? Whenever you feel, okay, forget children, let's think about us adults. The moment we feel, I'm not good enough, what do? It's only, I think, 10 to 15% of the people who say, yes, I can do it and move on. The others just stay back in that mindset and said, I'm not good enough, and that's the end. Self-blame might work in childhood, but will go very against in adulthood. And we are carrying that as a huge baggage in many of our children as they grow from a child to an adult, which is the cause of the problem. Which is why we need repair, which is why we need rupturing. And what are we doing by repairing it? By digesting and removing out the problem, we are trying to fill in and understand how we could do that better by putting in so much love, putting in so much positivity, putting in so much mindfulness, putting in so much ethic into how could have I done this better, right? Between all this self-blame, rupture, repair, the most important thing that plays with all of us is memory. Now I'm going to ask you, what is memory? This you should answer, parents, please. What is memory? What is memory? Remember, I heard, okay? I know you'll be cursing me in my mind. Why is she questioning us so much and wasting their time? Can't she just finish and go? Okay. Memory is an original event combined with every other time that you remember back the event. That's memory. Am I right? It's not just remembering an event that happened. It's not just that the event has happened, it's also remembering back that event every time it happened is memory. And doesn't memory play a huge part in all the process we just spoke about? The biggest of the biggest mental problems are a cause of a childhood memory. Right? But how many of you feel when we discuss back a bad memory with a person whom we feel very safe and connected with, that time that memory doesn't feel that bad? How many of you feel that way? I see very few hands going on. Should I repeat my question? How many of you feel better discussing a bad memory with the person whom you love, the person whom you're connected, the person whom you trust, and feel that memory wasn't that bad now because you're discussing with a person whom you already feel so connected with? How many of you feel that way? Better hands going up. Isn't that what we're doing through repair? By repairing something, we're having conversations with our children to throw back what memory they had and filling in that joy, filling in that trust and telling them, I am there for you. But you know what's the catch in the entire point? It's like we have to walk the talk. One thing that has been constant in all my talks throughout when I talk to parents is, parents learn from actions more than words. So you need to do that to yourself first, because your actions is what's been reflected in your motion, and that's what the children are catching. So repairing yourself first becomes very important. And how do you do it? Very simple. Separating your identity and keeping it out, and trying to understand who you are, from where did that behavior come from, are you proud of that behavior or not? 3 simple things, and you understand how you can repair yourself. For me, if you ask me Aishwarya, how do you repair yourself? It's very simple. Am I proud of the last behavior I had? If not, my latest behavior shouldn't define the person I am. Does it make sense? Yes? My students say yes, my parents didn't still say yes. Yes? This is about repairing yourself. How do you repair your child? 3 simple steps. First, you're going to ask them to narrate and name the event that happened. That gives them the confidence to blurt out whatever happened without thinking twice. Second, teach them how to take responsibility of what happened. The entire process of NHVPS and the ethos of the NHVPS talks about taking ownership of their learning. We spoke about how children grow from responsible children to problem solvers to thinkers, and then going forward you will see how the ethos goes forward, right? And how we need to take responsibility of our old action is something that we need to teach our children, which we fail sometimes. Finally, what would you do better if given a choice is a question you ask them and leave. Don't tell them. I was also saying there is a huge difference between instructing and directing our children, and we need to understand the thin line between the both. Instructions is imposing what you think is right. Direction is telling them what is the right path for them to take for a better future, for a better tomorrow. So let's always direct our children and not instruct them. I don't specialize in math, okay? But I just know if you have a child, he's younger than you, right? That means they have a shorter story to say. In that short story, changes and repairing becomes so important. Because if you don't do it today, when else will you do it? But what I would like to tell you at the end is, it's not too late. Start today. go back and repair your child. The first thing that you're going to go back home today is to have a conversation with them on what went across, how did they feel, and how they go forward. It's only about making them feel good. It's not about making them feel comfortable. Uncomfortability is a huge pathway for growth. Let's make our child feel uncomfortable sometimes so that they become comfortable in life one day. And that's what we are trying to teach at NHVPS also. So with that, I hope all of you will get good at repairing. Yes? Yes? So with that, thank you so much. We at NHVPS will strive hard to bring in the curiosity into every child, stay connected with you parents, and grow as a community to make sure every child becomes the best version of themselves. Thank you so much for trusting us. Happy holidays, happy Dasara, happy Navaratri. To all of you, get energized and come back for a new journey, for a better tomorrow. Thank you so much.
We now call upon our friends Ishan and Kashvi to render the vote of thanks.
Good evening everyone. I am Kashvi of grade 5A
and I am Ishan of grade 5C.
No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. Today we take great pride and humility in proposing the vote of thanks.
On behalf of all the students of grade 5, I start by bowing to the Almighty. Our heartfelt thank you to our dear Chairman Sir, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar Sir, Trustee Mr. D.K. Suresh Sir, Mrs. Usha Shivakumar Ma'am, Mr. Shashi Kumar Sir. Our sincere thank you to our Trustee Secretary Mr. Lepaksha Sir, Additional Trustee Mr. Venkatappa Sir.
Our deepest gratitude to Trustee Secretary Schools, Mrs. Aishwarya D.K.S. Hegde Ma'am. We bow down humbly before our principal, Dr. Nirmala Krishnan Ma'am and Mrs. Liju P. Alex Ma'am for guiding us through every step.
A huge round of applause. And thank you to Global Academy of Technology, Principal Dr. Rana Pratap Reddy Sir and the technicians of the college.
We would also like to thank Mrs. Amita Ma'am and Mr. Sudhir Sir from Kafka Academy for training us. Our heartfelt thanks to Furtado's team for helping us to compose the song. And our choreographer, Mr. Sharat Sir, for his creative choreography. A big thank you to our admin team for their continuous support.
An event like this cannot happen overnight or without support. Our most sincere thank you to all the driver uncles and the aunties who have been ferrying us around safely for all the rehearsals.
Thank you, dear teachers, for helping us with the show. Now, we would like to congratulate and thank our dear friends Danyata of grade 5C and Gagandeep of grade 5D for designing the Problem Solvers costume for today's concert. Last but not the least, we appreciate and are grateful for our dear parents for your presence today.
Our deepest gratitude to one and all present here. Thank you. Hope you had a great evening.
We were really curious about Chandrayaan 3 when we started the show. Hope you have all connected with the audience tonight. We wish to raise a community of problem solvers from NHVPS. We now request everyone present here to rise for the silent national anthem, please.